Fishing maniacs, welcome back to another one. Had a little stall there on the live button. Gave me the spinning wheel of death for a second. Had me nervous. What's going on? How's everybody doing? This thing working? Yeah, okay, there we go. I can scroll. Corey, Carol. Looks like just us three right now. Corey, Carol, Malone. What's up? What's up, Mike? There we go. We're getting a couple folks to come rolling in. Couple of the maniacs. What's up, man? Gina, what's up? Hope life's been lifing. How's everybody doing? Anybody fishing? I haven't been fishing in a little bit. Talk to me about y'all fishing. How's everybody's fishing been going? Oh, let me see. When did I go fishing last? Oh, I went to Lake Opatcon. And I didn't catch nothing. I got to one spot. I didn't have enough time. But I did get some good information out of going, so won't call it a waste. My boy Sly, it's good. It's only 9:30, bro. Don't make me say it. Yeah, Mike. Look, you got. I don't know, Mike. Where you at? You in the Northeast? Because if you're in the Northeast, you better get it in while we still got it, my brother. Look, at some point here, very soon, any fish will be appreciated. Thank you, good sir. This is one of my favorite shirts. I got the sun shirt, but I love this. All right, Corey, we're here. We'll see you on the flip side, in and out. Lindsay, what's going on? I still got to get that package out to you guys. I didn't forget about you. Trust and believe. Life's just been a little crazy. But if I remember correctly, you guys are near me, so I don't know if you guys are going to be doing too much fishing here shortly anyway. This might be, I think it's going to get a little bit warm here. Let me see. It's actually not that cold right now. It's actually 60 degrees out right now. That's crazy. I forgot I have the window open next to me. Yeah, 63 right now. These next couple days, and then tomorrow is supposed to be 72, and then Wednesday, or today was 72, and then tomorrow is supposed to be 78, which is crazy. That's probably a record-breaking day up here. And then Thursday is going to be 71. This weekend, 65. Friday, 65. Saturday, 57. Sunday, 58. So it's literally to the point now where, like, most days, there's no sun. It's going to hurt. I mean, it's November. It kind of should be like that. But, likey. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Mike, it's cold, dude. It's cold for you. It's quiet. You better get out, dude. You got, because it's like a 7-8 degree swing up to y'all. So if not more, yeah, you better get your butt out, bro. It's about to be ice season. I don't know if you do the ice fishing and all like that. I don't do all that stuff. Oh yeah, that is right. I saw that slide. You was out and about this weekend. All right, no doubt. I hear you. You playing catch up. Viv, what's up? How we doing? Let's see what we got next. Yeah, it's getting there. It's really, really getting there. Usually by Thanksgiving, it's kind of like you can go out and catch like a dink or so, but it's not really. It just because it's like it'll like to me it's not worth it to go out if I know I'm not like I know there's people that go out as long as there's no ice, but in the same breath it's like do I want to go get all my stuff? And then the days are stupid short too. Like I think today, will it show me? Yeah, 4:46. That's so crazy. Oh my god, it's honestly disgusting. From 6:32 a.m. to 4:46. It's terrible. Arkansas. Hula lid. Sounds like a fishing tournament. We go sleep at the lake and we stay up all night. Not all night. I wouldn't say that. Like last couple times I went to sleep at like 12 to get up at like 4. Usually 4 or 5 o'clock. I usually wake up at like 5. Drink spruce. It's a cooler 82. That's cool, he says. That's hot. Okay, nice. So, well, you guys did get a little bit of the 70s. Good, good, Mike. I'm glad you guys got a taste of that. Good, good, good. Yeah, right. Thanks for asking, Gina. My week's going all right. Getting some studying in for this test I gotta take. Hopefully, looking to take that at the end of the week. I'm gonna take it at the end of the week. Done. I gotta stop saying hopefully. I'm gonna take it at the end of the week as long as there's a slot open, and I'm gonna pass, and then my life's gonna get a lot better. What else? Did I do anything else? I actually had something cool pretty happen today. A little bit of my personal life I'll share with y'all. I don't really like the gym. I just never really been good at keeping my concentration and like lifting weights and doing all that stuff. But I do understand that I got to try to stay in shape a little bit as an adult. So I just go to the basketball court and shoot around, and it was 70 today. So I said, you know what, let me just go shoot around. Did my voting thing, got my vote in, and then ran over to the park. And there were cones out like all over the park. And I'm like, dang, like, the heck is this? Like, so I wasn't like rude or anything. I just, you know, pushed him to the side, pushed him to like half court, and then I pushed it to the baseline, like and just off. And I just started shooting around. And this lady comes over and she's like, "Oh, hey, I got a permit with the town, and I reserved the court from 1:30 to 3:30. I got a camp going." And I'm like, "All right, you need me to go? I'll go to the other court down the street." She's like, "No, no, no, you're good. Just at 1:30, I got to start." I said, "Oh no, it's no problem." So I'm shooting around. I knocked down a couple shots, and she was like, "Oh, that's a good move." I was like, "Oh, thank you." And she starts talking. She starts talking, and she's like, "You know what? Do you want to stay and help with the kids?" I'm like, "I don't want to commit, but I mean, I guess I'll hang out, I'll stick around and see what's going on." Like, so I ended up staying, and I ended up coaching like half their. Like we split up. She took half the kids, and I took half the kids. It was actually surprising. Like 25 kids showed up. Like young bucks, between, I don't know, I'm terrible with kids age, probably like 10 to 13 or something like that. Young bucks. They're such rugrats. It's so crazy, like fighting over position in line, and it's just like I'm just a friendly reminder that I don't have kids. So I'll leave it at that. But it was great, It was good to interact with the young bucks. Started boxing some of them out. It was interesting too. This one little girl she got into, I was like, "Yo, come box me out while you're waiting for the rebound." And she's fighting, pushing me. I'm like, "Hell yeah, come on, come on, come on!" And I'm bumping her, bumping her, bumping her. And I was like, "All right, all right." And I gave her the high five. I was like, "You got that dog in you." And she just looks at me and she's giving me the head nod. I was like, "Hell yeah!" That stuff gets me fired up. I like to help the kids. I'm old and washed. I can't really be hooping like that, like for real anymore. I don't need to get hurt again and all that. Like my ankle's bummed. I'm running around with them playing. I played knockout. I beat them all. Running around with the kids. I did the sprints with them, and my freaking ankle is crying. And I think I'm gonna go back tomorrow. She was like, "Oh, if you're around tomorrow," she threw me a few dollars, but I told her, I'm like, it's not about, has nothing to do with the money. I just want to get back to the kids, and if I can change one of the young bucks' life, be a positive influence on anything, that's all it's about. Right? In a day, two craps about no $30. Go throw it in the gas tank and call it a day. But it was cool. It was pretty cool. Had fun, got my sweat in, closed my rings. There we go. That's all. And that's what I told her. I said it's two things about the kids and this stupid exercise ring closes. Yes. That I was feeling that heavily today. Heavily. Heavily. Yes, sir. That's one thing I always told myself if I ever got into coaching was that I would always try to do the like it sucks, but do the nasty drills with the kids. They respect you a lot more. Like one of the kids, he literally like popped his eyebrows up, was like, "Oh, are you gonna run with us?" And I was like, "Yeah, I have no problem running with you." And he was like, he did choked up. He didn't know what to say because it's like, especially in that position, it's like I get it. I've had resentment towards my coach because it's like you do this, 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 and then they don't ever get to see you do it. So it's like, and I just even something stupid for like optics. This is just I don't know. This is just how I think, but like I didn't leave and I just stayed shooting free throws until almost all the kids left. It's just like it's an optics thing. Like they am I that good? Like no, I'm not. But like if I could get one of those kids to be like, all right, dang, well, coach ain't leave until everybody else was gone. So I'm not leaving until everybody else is gone. One of those kids might go somewhere. That's kind of how I don't know. Try to give them words of encouragement. But yeah, that was my day. That's what I did today. That was the highlight of my day. It's fun. What about y'all though? Who else been fishing? 'Cause I dang sure haven't been fishing. It's getting cold. Well, oh yeah, that's another thing I did today. I went and found. So I got this like it's like a three drawer. I don't really. It's gonna be like hard to show it to you guys, but it's like just a little three drawers of like a storage bin, and I was just running through it, and you'd be surprised at like what did I find that I really needed all season. These wacky hooks. I want to say. I don't think it was Trevor. I forgot it. Oh my god! I can see his icon, like his like his like emoji or whatever you want to call it, like his little icon for his YouTube page. Oh my god! It's purple and green. Damn, dude. I'm gonna get his name. His name's gonna come to me later, but he was the one who told me to get these. He actually gave me a couple last year at the Knucklehead too. It's in my video and everything, dude. And I can't remember his name, but I found some of those. I found a bunch of good stuff that I was like, just like looking for. Like I found these. I forgot I had these. I needed these so I can get on my big swim bait stuff. Gina be like that sometimes. That's a great question, Mike. Let me see. Actually, so when it starts to get cold and the seasons start to flip, I will actually write down a list of what I want, and then I'll go through all my stuff. Try to have like a day where I literally pull everything out, see what I have, and then be like, okay, well, I truly do need this, that, and the third. So let me see. Black Friday. Honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to take advantage of Black Friday this year. Got some other financial responsibilities I got to take care of, but like one thing that would be that I would like to get is I need a jig rod. That's like the number one thing. Cause so like I got a little needs from before the fishing season. It's like my ram mount, the sonar ram mount. This is more of a to-do task. I got to figure out my transducer mount because I have one. I got this Scotty arm, but I got to figure out how to attach my transducer to it. So I was thinking about going to hang out with one of my craftier friends and helping me out with that. Probably Kyle, because he's good with Jimmy rigging stuff. So, I don't really need anything. Like, there's always things like hooks, line. But then, honestly, in the same breath, I feel as though like if the sales aren't going to be all that they were, I'm not. 20% is not a sale to me. You know, respectfully, I understand. I appreciate companies, and I'm not trying to be like ungrateful or be an ass. You know, because at the end of the day, they could just sell it to us full price all the time and say kick rocks. So I'm not that guy. But I just feel like 20% is not really a sale. So like I would either just wait for a better sale or wait until my money's right. You know, if I'm gonna go out of my way, it's gonna be a good sale. Like I would like to see 35 or better. But yeah, shipping rods sucks. Uh did you say North Carolina? That's deep. I'm not driving down to North Carolina. It's not worth it. I'll spend the money in gas. I got a Jeep. It happens, Gina. That's what I mean. Look, the cool down is something different to these fish. Nice. Nice. I don't think I've ever been to an Academy Sports. Have you ever checked out Midway USA? No, I have not. What is that? I'm gonna assume that it's I'm gonna do it right now. Midway. Ah, okay. First thing I see is 20% off, 30% off factory second shop now, 25% off Midway USA shop now. Okay, we'll take a look. Thanks, Lindsay. You have to run through it. I don't. Uh, so there's also another thing too. It's like I have a club code, so I get 50% off Douglas rods all year, no matter what. So like another thing is like that's a really good idea. But I was looking at Douglas, Dobbins, or you know what I might even do? I keep saying it too. I might just get a lunker stick. Gramps been screaming about him. JT, he been screaming about him. And once again, they got the lifetime replacement. You know, and like them or not, Monster Bash just posted. I think they sent their millionth bait out today. So, from the sounds of it, I don't think that they're going anywhere. Yeah, see, and my biggest thing about the Douglas rod, Mike, is with me, I think it's 40 or 50. But either way, with the discount, that allows me to go up a tier and then the price isn't that crazy. So I can get a nice ass rod. Like I can get a $200, $250 rod for a nice price, you know? Because I don't mind like 150ish. I'm not that bougie just yet. I say that now and then I'm gonna actually go looking at the rods, but I'm not that bougie yet. Um, who was trying to get me to get a crazy jig rod? Matt. Oh yeah, 5. Because he got a he's like he gets some help from American Legacy from being in Freedom Squad with JT. But and he said he didn't. And it's funny because he was explaining the story. He didn't even mean to get like that nice of a rod. He just went over there and was like, "Hey, I need a jig rod." And she was like, and the girl he was talking to was like, here's the best one. And she was like, "Yeah, tie a lure on to that." And he starts messing with, it and he's like, "Oh my god!" And then she was like, "He was like, how much?" And she dropped it on him. He was like, "Oh, okay." And he was kind of one of those things where you're like, you're there, you already tested it out. It's like really nice. Like, you're not really gonna go put it back now. But he said it's like the nicest rod he has. Any suggestions? Does anyone have any suggestions? I'm always open too. Like I said, I'm probably gonna go Dobbins, Douglas, or Lunker Stick, but I'm also open. Oh, you know what else? I want to get a Temple Fork Outfitters rod too. That's another. That's another one. That's nice, and I think they have a. Yeah, let me check right now. I'm pretty sure they have a lifetime. TFO rods. Even seltzer's getting expensive, y'all. It don't even make no sense. I went in the shop right. It said 3 packs of seltzer was over $15. I was like, yo, that's and like I think it was like the polar ice, whatever the nice joints are. But I'm like, dude, it's carbonated water. Yeah, I want to relax a little bit. I was like, holy smokes. They not? Yes, they do. There we go. I was like, do they not just Temple Fort not have there? I just want to see. I'm pretty sure I looked this up already. If I'm not mistaken, I think I looked it up already. Shop, parts and service. Usually it's down at the bottom. Join the pro staff. Yeah, sure. Community about. I'm trying to find the warranty program. I'm pretty sure they have a. Somebody probably said it in the chat, and I can't see the chat because I'm looking at. We know how awful it is to break your favorite fishing rod. Realize. Yeah, I think they have a hassle-free. It says service and repairs provides anglers complete confidence that if one of our products is broken for any reason, there's a quick hassle-free solution to get them back on the water. Yeah. So it's a fee, but they have for a fee. TFO provides thorough and timely production, product service and repair. Okay. For multi-piece rods, we also provide replacement sections. Wow, I never even thought about that. If you get a two-piece rod and you break the wow, you might just be able to get another piece. Holy smokes. Hmm. Never thought about that. But yeah, they got a replacement program. Like I said before, I had a couple bad experiences. I honestly touched them today. I have three rods sitting right there. One of them I could probably fix. I was looking at it. I think I broke the first two eyelets off of it. So it's not bad. Probably like an inch and a half. So I probably broke like that much off of it. I think it was. It was sitting here. I got way too much stuff on this desk. Can y'all see this mess? Yeah, there you go. I think I'm blocking it most of the time. Yeah, you guys can't really see it. Yeah, this is just it's a pile of soft plastics. Mess. But yeah, I think there's a rod tip in here somewhere. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it now. I'm looking for it, but yeah, there's a rod tip in there somewhere. I think. I don't know if I threw it out, but then I don't like to fix the just that little bit because then I feel like I lose rod sensitivity. Hey, go my boy Alex. What's up, brother? Yeah, you know the GB. Gotta represent. A lot of people tell me about Aldi, and I keep like reluctantly not going. So I got to get over there. I heard the prices is good. Let me see. Did I find anything else that was? Oh, I was playing a little tackle box with this today. This looks good. I like this a lot. I like the like blue flake in there. Look at that juice. And then I like this. What is this called? This is the Six Sense Ned Fry in Melon Dawn. I'm definitely gonna throw some of this color. I really like this. And then this is their shaky head. Nice little rig. Liking that. A little bit more on the finesse side. So it's like interesting. Like, is is this a Ned rig? Is this a weedless Ned? Is my question. This is the head that's on it. I know they're technically shaky heads. Like this is a shaky head hook because it's got the flat bottom. It's made to stand up, right? But the bait is a Ned fry. So they made a 4.6. So here's my question. And this is just what goes into my head. I think we can all agree this is a Ned, right? This is the like two something. Of course, I don't have any over here, but I need to like. This is the Ned. What is this one? Oh my god, the Busa, the Bambusa. But I think this is 4 inches. No, no, it might be 3 or 3.5 or something. But either way, so I think we'll all agree that this is a Ned, right? But here's my question. So you guys see this hook? So then my thing is, I'm supposed to put this big old 4.61, right? It says, yeah, 4.6 inches. I said 6'1". I'm not even in the camera. So this hook is supposed to be all the way up there. And you got all this bait hanging out. I don't know. I like that, Lindsay. I actually like that. Exposed hook. That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna hit that one too. So Lindsay said nothing over 4 inches is considered a net. Okay, I like that. Some people go by shape. Yeah. See, Carol said yeah, that's a Ned. Mike said yes. Rich said shaky head. And I know they were fish similar. Like I'm not like it is kind of is what it is, on the fishing style. Like they're very similar. I do like that exposed hook floating bait is a Ned. Ten count after you feel it and pick it up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The big TRD is legit a Ned bait. It's literally a Ned bait. But yeah, that's another thing. Because then, like, that's another thing I found out in there was. So I'm supposed to put this little old thing with a 1/0 hook because this is an open hook. They're just football heads. They got the little wire protection on there that barely does anything, but I don't know. But that's where I was just like, and like once it's not like I really care. I'm gonna go out and fish them regardless. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, I'm not gonna. Oh, this one's not a Ned, but I just think it's very interesting. Like this is I guess this is a shaky head, and then this is a Ned. But I mean, like I said, it doesn't really matter to me. Just whichever one the fish like. I was just playing a little tackle box. Um, yeah, Lindsay too. I know I got to send you something. So look, if you see anything catches your eye, let me know. Shoot me a message, and I'll throw some of it in there. I could throw some missile baits in too for you too, because I found. Oh, all this today as well. Let's see what we got. Mini magic worms, John's juice, random pack of Zoom, salty flukes. I try to usually. This was. Oh no, I picked it up out of the wrong spot. So we got mini magic worms. We got regular magic worms, Ed's orange, green pumpkin money, blueback secret. We got some riots baits in here. The fuzzy beaver. This came out of the, speaking of, we were talking about monster bass earlier. This came out of the one of the influencer boxes from like 2 years ago. These are color changing baits activated by water temperature. Smart baits, soft baits undergo multiple color changes and imitate live bleeding prey fish that will trigger fish to strike. Sorry, I can't read tonight. So these are supposed to be color changing. And then on the back, it actually shows, yeah, wow, it's actually showing up a little better than I thought. That, I don't know how I feel about that, but never tried them. Yeah, just let me know. What do we got? The 48? Yeah, I got some 48s here. And then I got, what else is this? We got some mini D chunks, pearl white. But yeah, I was doing some getting ready. I'm getting ready to start my like winter cleanup and everything, where I'll take everything out of my car. Oh, memberships. Sorry about that. That was my fault. So apparently YouTube sent me a message back in June where I have to confirm my address. So I had to click the button for them to resend me the paperwork, because essentially they just send me a code and I got to confirm my address to make sure my address is real. And I wasn't paying attention, and I don't really check my mail like that unless I know something important's coming. So it got lost in the sauce. They're sending me another one. Once I confirm that, the memberships will be back up to go. My bad. What else? What else? I don't really use Z-Man's products. I got razor shads, even though they're good. So the reason why I don't use Z-Man's, I don't have that many of them, but I'm not an organized person. So when it comes to like, okay, so here you go. Here's a prime example right here. This is all soft plastics. I'll pick it up and bring it for you guys. I don't pay attention that much. And I kind of just throw my soft plastics. Like the best I'll do when I really care is like I'll throw the bait fish ones with the bait fish ones. And then I throw like the bluegill and the dark ones together because the colors will bleed onto each other. But other than that, and even that, like sometimes I'm still like, I just don't care. So I'm not doing that. And then I have a last tech, and then this turns into a soup bowl of soft plastic. Like I'm just, I think I did it. I think I literally did it one time, if I'm not mistaken. I literally did it once, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this again. Says he's not organized with a sixth sense tech. That might be the only thing that's organized in my life, Carol. And it's still not. I mean, I guess it's not. It's not though. It is, but it isn't. Like it doesn't really make sense. Oh, I gotta go the other way because my hat's in the way. It's all right. I'm not messing. It's not really organized though. Like there's still stuff. Like I feel like stuff is out of place, but that's the only thing I got that's somewhat. Yeah. So it's funny too because I got a bunch of Neds from them too. Like I got a pack in the car, and it's still like I tell myself I'm going to use it. I'm like, ooh, that's a good color. That looks good. And then I get out there and I'm just like, nah. Now Carol's just pointing out all my stuff. It's not organization, in my opinion, anyway. I don't think that's organized. It's controlled chaos because I put them there once and then that's it. Like literally since I put them there, I think I moved. I don't even know. Yeah, okay. So you see the WrestleMania one? That's Andre the Giant, and he's in a little glass container. So since I put all those up there, all I did was move Andre the Giant from over there to up there, and I moved the two football players up. Other than that, none of that has moved since I set this up. So I don't really call that organization, but yeah, I do love my pops. Maybe I'll do a no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do an episode going over all my pops. It's not cool. Oh, I do got something. Does anyone in here car top their kayak? And do you not have a way to do it? Or like would you like a better system to car top? Because I have, or anybody listening to this later on in the stream, I have this bad boy, the Thule Glide and Set, but I'm pretty sure it's for kayaks up to, yeah, carries one kayak up to 36 inches wide and 75 pounds. My kayak's a little big for that. I think it fits the width, but the weight, I think mine is 85. Actually, I think mine's 75 pounds on the dot. But either way, I don't really need it, so I'm selling it. So I'm going to send it to the Freedom Squad chat and the squad chat over with Gramps. See if anybody I know closely wants it first. And then it's going on Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, I just throw mine on top of my car, so it's all good. I got the little the roof rack rails. I lean it on there, push it up like Chad did the other day in his video. I lean it, push it up, strap it down. She gone. I ain't got time to be messing around with all this crap now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sell that thing now. And I don't want to take the time to put it on. And the only thing I ever did was open it. I'm probably gonna reference this. Like I think, yeah, everything's still in the plastic, all that. I literally didn't. I literally just opened it, looked at it, and was like, okay, yeah, I'll put that on eventually. Never did. And I've had my car for, yeah, I've had that. I got this when I got my car. It's terrible too. I made my boss throw it in. Well, you know what they say. Sometimes you get the bear, sometimes the bear gets you. A 20 amp hour. Is that? I think that's the one slightly bigger than I have. I think I have a 10. Yeah, I got the. I think this is a 10. Yeah, I got a 10. But if I need it, I don't really need that much power just yet, Mike. Otherwise, I'd talk to you. Only thing I got to run is this little bad boy. JT said you helped your boy up, but That's the only thing I got running. Scott, what's up, brother? Better late than never, but never late is better. Just hanging out tonight, no real topic. Oh, I also got the lineup. I got a bunch of 6 cents and stuff in here. Duh, I figured I wouldn't even show that off. Oh, dude, I don't. Look at that. The first thing I grabbed. I forgot about this exclusive color I had from the Juggles before they even came out. Look at that. It's nice. Sparkle in there. It's got that like bluish top. It's nice. I like that a lot, actually. I still like the Juggle a lot on the back of a jackhammer, and I like it as my drop shot bait a lot. It'd be God, this is definitely how many 9 in a pack. This is definitely a 2-pack. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a fresh pack of a color that they don't make anymore. Wow. Vogel, are you in here? Are you lurking in the background somewhere? Because I just found a pack of melon juice, melon minnow. I literally had Vogel calling tackle shops out in Iowa to try to find these for me. Oh, so you know what? It looks like there's like 2 in here that are not melon minnow, but they're damn close. Or maybe a few more. That's not melon minnow. No, don't tell me it's like 50-50. Yeah, these are green pumpkin juice. Dang, son. Because I was like, yo, why does it look like there's 2 packs in there together? Dang, it's not even like. Oh, it's a green pumpkin juice as well. So I think it's only 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 6. No, dude. There's only like 3 good ones in here. Okay, so here's the difference. Let me pull them out instead of just chatting about them. No, that's a melon minnow. So I think this is green pumpkin minnow or something like that. And you see how the bottom's just clear. It's so hard to tell. Like the bottom's just like a clearish white almost. Like that's the bottom, and you're pretty much just seeing the green pumpkin from the top. Like it's just like a clear almost. Yeah, there you go. Now you can kind of see it better. Like that bottom is just clear, right? Now on this melon minnow, this is not okay. You can kind of see it. It gives it. It's got the pink hue, and the bottom's kind of like it's like a white, like a pink hue. Let's show it better with the darkness. No, it's really hard to see. Very subtle difference there. Do I think it'll make that much of a difference? Probably not, but it's a confidence thing. But overall, I do like this color. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the green pumpkin. I think it's green pumpkin minnow or something like that, or green. I don't think it's green pumpkin juice. It always gets me a little worried to have the tails crinkled up, but I don't know. They never really mess up like that. The Juggles. Because, yeah, these been in. Yeah, that one's a little jacked up, but. And what's this? This is just straight minnow juice. When they advertise this is a little. Why'd they quit making them? They're goop. That's no. So they only stop making the color, not the juggles. They just stopped making that color. I think they. Hold on. Let me go. I'll actually. Let's see. Present. Share screen. Chrome tab. I think they just came out with some new stuff too. What? Oh. I think it falls under soft jerk baits. No, yeah, there it is. They simplified the colors on them a lot. When they first came out, they had mad colors. Ooh, look at that. Oh, 3%. Dude, they got me with the red writing. They literally got me with the red writing. But, oh, and I think these colors are going away and never coming back. But they got Ghost White. I got that. I think I have some of those. And then 4K Shad Swirl. Those are going away, but 4K Shad, Spanish Pearl, Green Pumpkin, Sunfish. This is a good color. Sunfish I like. The Spanish Bone I like a lot. Ghost Pro Shad is good. I have that. Is this the color I have? It might be. No, it's Green Pumpkin Shad. This is the color I have. That was mixed in. But I don't even think. Yeah, see, now they make these variants. 4K Sunfish, Pumpkin Pearl, Coral Minnow's nice. It's like, so it's crazy because it's like this hue. So it's like this bait, but on the belly of this. It's so weird. Yeah, they see, like, I mean, they like, I feel like they like simplified the colors. Like they still have a bunch of colors, but like, what's in my hand? Yeah, like I don't even think they make this one anymore. Minnow juice. Oh no, there we go. So look, okay. So here's a prime example. This is why I got the minnow juice. Because you just saw that picture, right? Boom. You ready? I'm not mad at y'all. Let me see. Let me get, yeah. You see that, right? It's a little older. Where's all that purple? Like, there's a little hue. But where is all of that? And I'm pretty sure I got like 2 or 3 packs. I'm gonna have to buy like another newer pack of the same color to see if that has more purple in it. Because that's why I bought it. Because I remember even when I got it, I don't think there's more in here. I think they're all in my car because I actually use those. But when I got it, I got another color at the time that looked just like these. It was like Pro Shad or something like that. But yeah, right. I'm not losing my mind, right, Carol? That's where I was like, dude, there's not. But So I might say that's more of a reason to throw a Ned. If you got rocks and wood down there, now you might want to throw a weedless Ned. Carol, you might want to throw something. Let's see. You might want to throw something lighter than this, but of this variant. This will come through. Like I said, lighter. I'm pretty sure this is either a quarter or like 5/16, but you might want to go. You probably want to go as light as you can. Yeah, me too. In baits and lures, especially. I don't know why, but purple and pink seem to work well for me. And then I got these Lure Lab collabs too, where I think these are the rattling. Some of them are the rattling, and some of them are not. Which ones? This was Party Craw. I bought I don't even know. Was this 2 years ago or was it last year? I don't even remember. It might have been. I want to say it was like 2 years ago. This is like this is my favorite one. I caught fish on this on the channel already. This is Graffiti Craw. This is one of my favorites. And then I actually ran it back on the this one's Goldilocks or Goldie. They put out a limited edition run. Another one. I think this is a hard knocker. Yeah. So cool thing they did on that little K. Those are the one knockers. So if you got them, this is the one with rattles. And it doesn't have the K on the butt, which I was like, oh, how do you tell? And then you got this one. This one just got the one knock. And are these the last two? Yeah. I think I lost one of almost all of these. And then there was a couple in the box. And then they put out, in the next year, it's turned into a show and tell. They put out, this one's got like the olive green on the bottom. Dang, I never really noticed that orange on the tail. I like that. I like that even more now. They all do that? Yeah, except for the chartreuse and the blue. Oh no, that's another olive. That's why. This one looks good too. Smallies should bug out for that, right? Should probably be throwing that right around this time. They got the blue. This year I went all one knockers. I didn't even waste my time. I think this is my favorite. Yeah, this one's not my favorite. It's up there though. I like the red, the spring. And then this one was this one out of all those colors. So what? It was 6? Yeah, they came and no, 5 new colors this year. So red, blue, chartreuse, olive green, and then my favorite, as Justin Royal would say, that boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Look at that. You just get that nice bone bottom, and then it goes up into that like oil slick. I love that translucent stuff. I think that makes fish bite because they get close to it and it's still moving and stuff like that. Yeah. Helpful hint: 110 hooks are stupid, stupid sharp. Keep them away from everything but the fish. Look at that. We've been an hour. I had no plan tonight. I was lost in the shenanigans of the day, as I call it. And then I was like, oh wow, I got a live tonight. And instead of trying to come up with some silly idea, I figured I was like, you know what? Let's just hang out with the guys, the maniacs, and ladies, excuse me. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it's that season. There you go, Lindsay. Yeah, TJ got me. I remember watching that video. He's like, "Oh, there's only a limited edition." I went on and bought them that night. And then I was watching with the first run, I was kind of silly, and I bought like 5. And they came in, and then I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got them. I'm so happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah." And I'm literally sitting there opening them, and I'm like, "But you only got one of each. Now you can't even throw them." And I got right back on my phone and ordered more. I was like, "Ugh." But the second batch, I just ordered 2 of each color, and then the bone, I ordered 3. It's kind of cool. It came in like the little sleeve, the little pack. I was like, "Oh, that's kind of cool to know." So booyah, sleeve of liplesses is 3. Yeah, it happens. And then it was like a combination of, oh, let me check back to see if they're really selling like that. Because if one color is like, you know how you jump on the website and it's like 6 left? Like in my head, that's the color that's catching them. So that's when I'm like, oh man, I might have to go get a couple of those. Or you see a color that like, excuse me, that was a good one. You see a color you're a little on the fence on, and then then it has the stupid little almost sold out, and you're like, oh, not on the fence anymore. I'll take 5 of them. I'll take the last 4. Oh no, never feel bad. If you got one, you got none. In my world, like in a perfect world, 3 minimum. Sorry, not sorry. I try to buy in threes. The only thing like I don't buy in like threes, jackhammers, reasonable right there. Jerk baits, top waters, like things that I know I'm not going to lose. And I got plenty of wood. Some of this got to be a little bit of it real wood somewhere. But I think I only lost like one jackhammer this year because I got the yak. And literally every time I got the jackhammer stuck, I would just go to the other side and pull it out. So, other than the box that I dropped, Jesus, I still can't believe I did that. Other than that box, I don't think I lost any jerk baits, or I don't think I lost any jackhammers. But things like I lose is like Ned rigs, jigs, Texas rigs, like it's my job. Yeah, that hurt, Carol. That was. And you know what? It's almost like worse that I could go back and like, oh, it's right there. I can't, and it took me a week. Like I think I'm not gonna say I know who has it, but I have a strong idea of one of two gentlemen that might have it. So long story short, there's only two guys that go back there just as much as me and Pat. And me and Pat would see them all the time. And then we went back there with Clay one time, who showed us the lake, and Clay was like, "Yo, those guys are there all the time." So those are the only two dudes that I could think. And I know next time I see them, I'm gonna go try to pitch a BS conversation. Be like, "Yo, what's up, fellas?" And I hope that their bag is on the ground or something. I might be able to see my box in it, and then I could be like, "Yo, not to be an ass. At this point, you can have everything that's in it. Can I just please have the box?" Like I went a season with it. I counted it gone. It's all gone. You know what? You got it. You got it. I'll take the L on that. Can I please have just the tackle box back? That's all I want. It was the Busby box, the Colony 28, I think, that I got from catching the biggest fish for Paul and Jeff's team down at the Knucklehead a year ago. So I don't even think that's what I'm saying. I had it for like 6 months. So I had it from November to April. November, December, January, February, March, April. Oh, five. I had it for like 5 months. Yeah, because Knucklehead was November last year. So it was the first weekend. So you know what? Even if you count November, 6 months. I didn't even get it through a season. I know. And then like the worst part about it was I loaded that thing up because I was like, oh, this box is so amazing. This is gonna be my new day box. It's gonna be perfect. I'm taking this box with me everywhere. It floats. It has moisture wicking technology in it. So even if I leave water in it, my hooks won't rust out. It's perfect. I'm gonna get more. She gone. But it is what it is. It happens. Oh, and then the last thing I guess I'll show off before I get up out of here. This right here, sentimental value. As I say, it doesn't even. Why is it making it? What is that? It's a reel, but this happens to be. This might sound crazy, but this happens to be real. My PB was caught on. I couldn't find it, and I was like, "Yo, where am I gonna put this thing?" So actually, I had both my two bait casters from when I first got back into fishing. This one, I literally walked into Dick's. I think it was like 60 or 70 bucks. This was the only left-handed bait caster they had during COVID. It was this. And under $100 because I was like, yo, I'm not buying. Because at that time, I didn't know anything yet. I just kind of knew, like, I was like, okay, I'm back. I went last week. I caught a couple fish. And now I want another rod because I don't want to keep tying. Like I wasn't good at tying knots then, so when I tied a good knot, I didn't want to like untie it. So I would just like be like, oh well, I'm fishing this all day because I'm not tying another knot. Now I'm a lot better, but and now I also have bring. Oh, so that's another thing too. I think I've finalize my number of rods I'm going to bring on the water with me in my kayak for next season, as long as everything goes well. And I think the number I've landed on is 10. So I'm going to bring tournament situations anyway. I say that now, and then my first fun day of fishing, I'm bringing out 10 rods with me. But I'm looking to do 4 spinning, 6 bait casting, one of which being top water. So we're going to go. I know I'm all over the place here. Sorry. I know, Caro. But hear it out. Hear it. Once you hear it, I think it'll make sense to everyone. And this is why. We're going to do a dedicated drop shot. Um, dedicated Ned rig. These are spinnings. Drop shot, Ned rig, paddle tail. Why am I forgetting something? Wow, it just went over my head. Drop shot, Ned rig and shaky head, paddle tail. Oh my God. There's something else in a fourth. Okay. Then for the bait casting, bait casting is easy. I could literally bring just 10 bait casters probably. But so for my bait casters, what I want to do is I want to do chatterbait, spinnerbait, crankbait, jerkbait, jig, and top water. I don't think that's crazy. Yeah. Chatterbait, spinnerbait, crankbait, and jerkbait. I don't want them on the same rod because that's what I did this year. And then I have moments where I'm like, I want to change real quick too, and I can't. It's not that I can't, it's just an inconvenience. Um, yeah, so that I'm going to add one for a crankbait or a jerkbait. So that's, yeah, spinnerbait, chatterbait. So then that's another thing. Like I could run, and this is once again, these are tournament situations where I care about my speed and efficiency. Yeah, exactly. How many rods does your rod locker have? Yeah, yeah. So that's my questions. How many rods are in your rod locker? Yeah, drop shot and frog are my only dedicated rods rigs. I throw the Ned and the shaky. Yeah, the Ned and shaky head are going to be interchangeable. Interchangeable. Because, like I said, according to tonight, other than weight, I know these are completely different in weight. I think this one's 5/16 or it's either. I think I got them in 5/16 or a quarter. I think that's the only two sizes I got them. Quarter. Oh, 3/16. Excuse me, 3/16. I've been saying 5/16 this whole night. So 3/16. I'm pretty sure these are 3/16. And then this is a quarter or better. I think this is a quarter. So, but other than weight, and weedless versus the other, there's no real difference in why you could throw one of these on this. Why you couldn't throw these on the same rod. But yeah, Caro, it's all about efficiency. Y'all crazy. I just don't like changing because my thing is like I make Gunnersville is a prime example. So last year, JT, I always go to call him Gramps. JT was in a spot. I got to stop drinking seltzers while I'm on the stream. It's crazy. But JT was in a spot where he was throwing the Crush 100. I think Honeycomb, you could get away with throwing a crankbait in a couple areas. Seabowl, there was no cranking from where I was at. Like, I mean, you could have went out into like the deeper water, the little deeper area where Wendell and his team were fishing, but there was no where I was fishing. There was no way you were getting anything with treble hooks through. There was so much grass, it was stupid. Um, that's just competitive fishing, tournament fishing. I'm not trying to have. I feel like when you roll up to a tree, I drop my anchor and I'll literally throw a spinnerbait over it 2, 3 times. Okay, cool. Throw my chatterbait over it. Okay, cool. Now I can throw a crank over it, put it back, and then I can literally bring a jerk over it. And that's like 20, 25 casts, quick. And you can and then I can reach back, throw a jig. Okay, no, none of that. Okay, weedless Ned. Okay, now it's probably time to go. Or throw top water over it, and then it's probably, what I mean, or whatever order you want to go in. But, from then it's probably time to go. And you can do that all, like I said, that's a 20, 25-minute breakdown. Yes, 110%. I think my first tournament I ever did was with 4 rods, and I spent literally probably about an hour. Yeah, I probably spent about an hour switching baits and bouncing back and forth to different things. So yeah, definitely a lot of grass down here. But any last questions, comments, concerns, y'all? I'm gonna pop off of here. Yeah, 110%. 110%. It's easier having it all rigged up. And then also too, it kind of like, how many times I've looked back, and I'll leave y'all with this. I've looked back and I've gone, oh wow, I haven't thrown that yet. I should probably throw that. And then that ends up being, I feel like I do that with the lipless. Like I have a lipless tied on a lot and then I just don't throw it. And then I look back and I'm like, oh, I got a lipless on. Maybe I should throw that. And then in 3 casts, boom. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah, it's just more about efficiency. And I hate tying knots when I don't have to. But yeah, I'm gonna pop off of here. Yeah, I know. Go kick him in the shin for me. Tell him I said what's up, Carol. I'm gonna pop off of here, and I know I keep saying it, but I think I'm gonna get this 6 cent sack video up. We got 3 sacks here. Something different. So I've been slacking. So I'm gonna try to get it up Thursday. Maybe I'll just wake up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll wake up tomorrow, shoot this dang video, and then go on about my work. So I will promise. I'm gonna get a video up this week. Thursday, be on the lookout. Yes, Lindsay, everybody have a good week. Get out, catch some fish. It's, I know, up in the Northeast, we got this last little warm and stretch. So get out, catch some fish. Report back next Tuesday. And until then, Fishing Maniacs, thank you for hanging out with me. And you already know, deuces.